The therapeutic effects of music on brain illness or disorder has been focusing on increasing attention and investigation in recent years. Music has been proven to have a profound impact on the brain, and its potential to improve numerous brain illness has gained attention from researchers, healthcare experts, and general public alike. In this research, we will study the therapeutic benefit of music on brain illness, reviewing the data, supporting its use as a therapeutic intervention and its potential mechanism of action. The therapeutic effects of music are attributed to its unique properties, which interact with brain function to produce cognitive, psychosocial, behavioral, and benefit.
Okay, now I'm going to talk about the neurological foundation of music therapy. I'm going to talk about the profound and multifaceted influence of music on the brain, how brain disorders can affect our perception of music, and the incredible benefits of music therapy. First, we explore how music influences the brain. When we listen to music, our auditory cortex decodes basic elements like pitch and volume. Meanwhile, the prefrontal cortex processes the emotional content of the music. This interaction between different brain areas allows us not to only perceive music but also experience it emotionally. During musical engagement, the brain reward system releases dopamine, a neurotransmitter associated with pleasure and motivation. This explains why our favorite tunes often makes us feel so good. This neurochemical response underscores music's potential as a therapeutic tool, especially for treating neurological disorders. Next, let's discuss how brain disorders can change our perception of music. Brain disorders such as stroke, tumors, or degenerative diseases can lead to issues in music cognition, known as amnesias. For example, damage to the brain's right superior temporal gyrus can cause sensory amnesia, where an individual struggles to recognize familiar melodies or differentiate between musical tones. These disruptions highlight how delicate the neural networks involved in auditory processing are, and how music therapy might help address these imbalances. Now let's dive into music therapy and its benefits. Music therapy leverages the brain's plasticity to retrain and rewire disrupted neural pathways. Techniques like rhythmic auditory stimulation can aid in motor rehabilitation, helping individuals with movement disorder like Parkinson's disease improve their movements and coordination, and melodic intonation therapy supports speech recovery in patients with aphasia by using melody and rhythm to bypass damaged language centers. Engaging with music stimulates cognitive functions such as attention, memory, and executive control. For individuals with brain disorders, music activities can lead to improvements in areas like verbal memory and focused attention. This structure and predictability of music make it an excellent medium for cognitive exercises, helping to rebuild neural pathways and enhance mental performance. Studies have shown that patients with cognitive impairments, such as those with Alzheimer's disease, can experience moments of clarity and recall when exposed to familiar music. Music therapy sections can create a sense of community and belonging, which is especially valuable for individuals who may feel isolated due to their brain disorders. Group, di- Group music making and singing encourage social interaction and emotional expression. The emotional resonance of music provides a therapeutic outlet for expressing complex emotion, enhancing the overall quality of life for those dealing with the emotional challenges of brain disorders.
Hi, hello. My name is Soho Hui. My number matrix is 101730. Today I will present about clinical applications of music therapy. The firstly is dementia. Music therapy plays a vital role in supporting individuals with dementia. Personalized music session involve memory and emotion, positively impacting the mood and cognitive function. Listening to familiar songs engage memory centers, editing, recall, and cognitive processing. Music also provides comfort and reduce anxiety. Familiar tunes evoke positive emotions, creating a sense of familiarity and security of dementia patient. Mm, Group singing sessions foster social connection even when verbal communication becomes challenging. Music serves as a bridge and allowing the dementia patient to connect with others. Dementia patient also can improve their motor skill and coordination with music therapy. Rhythmic activities and movement enhance motor skill. Incorporating this into music therapy section promotes physically well-being. Next, um, epilepsy management. Epilepsy management, clinical treatment by lesson music therapy can take various forms, include listening, singing, creating, and moving to music. The goal of musical intervention is to facilitate in expression and communication for epilepsy, epilepsy, uh, yeah, epilepsy patient. For individuals with epilepsy, the rhythmic interventions induce relaxation and calm, uh, reduce stress level, contribute to lowering seizures frequency and intensity. And also classical music such as Mozart music may influence brainwave pattern and potentially reduce seizures. Overall, the music therapy provide a motivated approach to support who those living with epilepsy. Next, for TBI recovery, TBI is traumatic brain injury. For the individual who's recovering from TBI, music therapy offers tailored interventions that address a range of challenges. These interventions target the sensory, motor, cognitive, and emotional aspect for rehabilitation. Um, um, Rhythmic auditory simulation as rush involve using rhythmic pattern, often synchronized with the movement to aid the motor rehabilitation. And listening to rhythmic music can engage their coordination, balance, and overall motor function. Me- Melodic intonation therapy as MIT. MIT focus on language recovery for TIB TIB patients. It encourages patients to sing phrases or sentences with the melodic intonations by engaging both hemispheres of the brain. MIT facilitates speeches production and language expression. Mm, for the and also for the creative outlets as improvisations or songwriting, they it can provide creativity expressions. This activity exchange memory recall, executive function, and emotional well-being for these patients. For the lastly is customized approaches. Uh, for the Stroke rehabilitation. Stroke survivors often experience challenges with gait and coordination. They can speak fluently and can walk fluently. Can walk right. Can can walk. uh, can can do the movement that we can do. Rhythm-based interventions such as drumming or rhythmic movement, they can enhance their motor skill and aid rehabilitations. For the Parkinson diseases treatment, Parkinson's diseases they can affect the patient movement and vocal control. The music therapy emphasizes vocal exercise and singing to improve their speech clarity and vocal strength. And also for the communication enhancement, um, we can do vocal improvisation and rhythmic speaking that can encourage expressive communication for us. This technique also give benefit for who those stranger with verbal expressions. That's all from me. Thank you.
Implementing music therapy from brain disorders can indeed pose several challenges. One of the primary challenges is the variability in responses to therapy among individuals. Due to the complex nature of brain disorders, responses to music therapy can differ greatly from one patient to another, making it difficult to predict outcomes accurately. For ethical considerations in music therapy for brain disorders, it is essential to ensure the well-being and rights of the patients. Patient consent is a critical aspect that needs to be addressed, as individuals with brain disorders may have limited capacity to provide informed consent. It is important for therapists to obtain consent from the patient legal guardian or healthcare proxy, while also respecting the patient autonomy as much as possible. Confidentiality and privacy must also be maintained throughout the therapy process. Patients may share sensitive information or emotions during therapy sessions, and it is crucial for therapists to uphold ethical standards in safeguarding this information.
So, for the conclusion, exploring the therapeutic effect of music on brain disorder can help to enhance patient outcomes across various cognitive, emotional, and physical domains, or can improve a variety of physical, emotional, and cognitive abilities as well as the quality of life for people with neurological disorder. Patient quality of life is also improved because neurorehabilitation is supported by music therapy, which also offers a non-invasive and entertaining kind of treatment. We also understand that music therapy engages multiple areas of the brain, aiding in the rehabilitation of neurological function. To sum up, music therapy is an enjoyable complement, non-invasive, and valuable for traditional medical treatment for patients with brain disorder. It's improved living quality, offers psychological and emotional support, and it helps in cognitive and physical recovery. That's all from us. Thank you.